Good evening, or good morning when this goes out. I hope everyone's well today. Thank you for watching. I was of two minds whether to make this video or not because the person I'm going to discuss, he's obviously looking for notoriety. This specimen, this creature, who was responsible for the Southport atrocity last year, has decided he wants to make a name for himself in prison by assaulting and attacking a prison guard with scalding water. Allegedly, I have to say allegedly because nothing's been proven yet, he's chucked hot water over a balcony and it's gone on a prison guard, or a screw as they call them inside. Couple of things I want to mention. Why is this fiend? Why is this villain? Why is this monster allowed in general circulation in prison? I think a lot of us think that he should be in solitary confinement for the rest of his life. When I was growing up, when I was a child, I naively thought when you were incarcerated by the state, when we took away your freedom and put you in prison, solitary confinement is what prison was, meaning you were circulated maybe an hour a day and you were given your food, but you were basically isolated for the sake of the general public and the other prisoners. Prison's meant to be a punishment, it's not meant to be a holiday camp, and it's not meant to be there to help you, in my opinion. Rehabilitation can be important if they can be really rehabilitated. Primarily prison should be for punishment, in my view. But this isn't the first time something like this has happened. This knobrock, this idiot, this monster, Manchester Arena bomber, attacks prison officers with scalding water and stabbed them as well. Again, I have to say allegedly, because nothing's been proven yet. This was last month, so this is a known thing that happens in prison with certain minorities, so it seems. This particular guy, counter-terrorism police, were leading the investigation into the attack on 3 prison officers by Hasham Abedi, one of the men responsible for the MEN Arena bombing. The prison service said that the 3 officers had been treated in hospital after Saturday's attack at HMP Franklin in County Durham. As the Prison Officers Association said, life-threatening injuries included burns and stab wounds. Abedi was jailed for life for helping his brother carry out the 2017 suicide bombing through hot cooking oil over officers and used homemade weapons to stab them. So probably a shiv or something similar like that sharpened down object. Ministry of Justice says there'll be a full review. A female officer was discharged 1,600 hours on Saturday, that would have been in April at some point. Her 2 male colleagues who suffered stab wounds remain in hospital and their conditions have stabilised. The chairman of the POA, the Prison Officers Association, said on Sunday. So this is a known issue in our prisons. These animals should be given, well, in my view, a short drop and a sudden stop. In my opinion, capital punishment should be there. That's my view. As always, your mileage may vary, but in the most extreme circumstances, it should be on the statute books. That's just always been my view. Shock horror. I've never broken the law to such a degree that I'd be ever at a risk of a death penalty, because I'm a morally sound person. I know taking the life of other people is wrong, and I know that you're not meant to do it. That's why when I watch slasher movies, horror movies, with like Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, what have you, I know who the bad guy is. That would be the person killing other people. Okay? This is the issue that we've got. These monsters have no moral compass, they don't know right from wrong, or they've got such a warped view of the universe and the world that they think that they're not doing anything wrong. It's the same with the person or the monsters or the creatures that killed that soldier about a decade ago, Lee Rigby. I've got no sympathy for anybody who thinks that these people can be rehabilitated. We shouldn't have to pay for them. They should have been taken out before they even got to court. It would have saved the taxpayer a heck of a lot of money. Again, take your pity stories, take your violence to other people, because I really don't care. And then we look at another guy, Tommy Robinson, Yaxley Lennon, alright? He's in prison. Many would argue that he should be in prison. I'm not here to make the case if he should or shouldn't be. He's in solitary confinement. Now, what I don't like is lack of privacy. What I don't like is when certain people are put in solitary confinement. Allegedly, this is for his own protection. I don't necessarily buy that, because apparently they've making people that go and visit him in prison sign NDAs. They're making them make sure that they can't report on anything that's said in the prison. Well, why would that be? Why would that be necessary? Me personally, I don't think he should be in jail. It was a civil offence at the end of the day for violating a court's order. But now, there's serious issues, structural issues with the prisons. Some of them are privatised, they're not even run by the state. And what about the safeguarding here? Okay, with the person or the monster that killed those little girls in Southport, what credible reason would there ever be for that person ever to be out of solitary confinement? If I'm forced to pay for him in prison, then he should be getting the harshest penalties and punishments short of the death penalty if we don't have that. Now, if you think I make some good points, let me know. If you think I'm being overly harsh, if you think this Welsh choir boy can be rehabilitated, you let me know. I still think his parents shouldn't have been in the country. I'm just that harsh. Our refugee system is completely broken. If you like this video, like and subscribe, share the video, and I'll see you in the next one. The two-tier key has got a lot to answer for. Britain's going to the dogs, and it's all on his watch. Have a good day.